everyone. Welcome to the Arkansas Angle, where we get to know these incredible athletes across the state of Arkansas. My first guest of this show is Charlie Collins. He is a defensive lineman for the Arkansas Razorback. Charlie, how are you this morning?
Man, I'm doing fine, Miss Sierra. How about yourself?
Good. And I want to go back to the beginning of when you started football for the first time. So you're originally from Pine Bluff, Arkansas. And how did you get your start in the sport?
So my uncle was actually a coach in the youth league back way back in the day. So he had me out there with him when he was young. I think from the time I was born to right up until now, I still go out there till this day. He's still out there coaching. So just my uncle, just being really born and drug into the game.
And obviously, not everyone can play at the level you're at, but once you started to hit that growth spurt as a teenager, and people started to notice, oh wait, he's pretty big, like he could play at the next level. When did you notice that? Okay, I'm actually pretty good at this thing.
Uh, Probably about I want to say like my 10th grade year in high school. Like I played like AAU and like a couple some good teams, and we was nationally ranked and things like that when we was younger. But I don't think it really like hit me like yeah, we can probably do this until I probably got to like the 10th grade.
Yeah, and did you grow up a Razorback fan?
Yes, ma'am, of course. That's the only thing you can be in Arkansas.
Yeah,
That's the
there
only
you
thing you
go.
can be in Arkansas.
Exactly. And so you ended up signing with the Razorbacks, of course, playing for them. And what's it like being from a small town and being able to just play for your hometown team, especially in a state like Arkansas where there's no professional teams and the Hogs are the biggest team in the state, and that's what everyone looks at.
Man, it's an amazing feeling and it's an amazing experience that I'm blessed to and allowed to still be able to go through today. Just the support. One of the main things is like the support is unmatched. Like I get love from Hog Nation around the state, but like just the love I get from my city and the support that I get from the people in my city that I grew up with. That's watched me through the process, that and seen me working out early mornings, that have went people that have went to school with me and things like that. Just getting support from familiar faces. Yeah, I feel like it takes it to a different level. It gives you a
And
different feeling.
yeah, and because you're coming from the state of Arkansas, a smaller state in a small town, and you do motivate kids from where you grew up or throughout the
Ah,
state.
yes, ma'am.
Did you have an athlete that you really looked up to that was maybe your favorite player as a kid?
Um, most people not gonna believe this, but nah, I really didn't. Um, that's why I try now to like every time I see a kid or something like that. You feel me? I try to if they know who I am, I ain't gonna say just if they know who I am, but I try to stop, speak, take a picture or whatever the case may be. Because growing up, I didn't have no one I looked up to. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna say it like it's just a bad thing, but it just where I'm from, that's just wasn't what was shown to us. So now that I feel like I'm one of those figures and that I can reach back and I see kids get happy when they see me, or I walk into a Walmart back at home and everybody's face just light up, like things like that. It's just special, man. It means a lot to me.
Awesome, awesome. And your cousin is also on the team, Courtney Crutchfield. What's it like being able to play with family?
Man, it's amazing. We actually live together. So he not home right now. He in class. I just got out of class, but so we actually live together. Man, it's amazing. Just having my best friend here with me is great for both of us. It keeps both of us locked in. I feel like both of us has matured a lot because he stay on my neck, I stay on his neck. That's just how I go. And we always in competition, so we probably sitting down chilling on the couch, and I jump up and like, oh yeah, I'm finna go meet with my coach real quick. We'll go watch some little film. Now all of a sudden he jumping up. Oh yeah, I just called my coach. I'm finna go meet with my coach too. Just small things like that, man. Just having somebody there like that holds you to a standard and that keeps your head on straight.
And I'm sure when it's game weekend, it's like a family reunion, right?
Family every weekend, every home game weekend is a family reunion at our house. I'm telling you, from my family, his family, from cousins, uncles, aunties, grandmas, everybody here.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a very special time for you because, you this is such a short period in your life, about 3 or 4 years, and how do you cherish these moments playing with your cousin and being close to family?
Just taking every day step by step. Taking every day by day. Really, I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
still
day by
enjoying the
day.
moment. It feels
Day by
hard.
day.
Day by day, I'm still enjoying the moment. I try not to think too far ahead in the future, stress myself out, stuff like that. Try to just stay in the moment and stay present. But
Yeah,
it's
yeah. And I want to go back to this past football season. Obviously, not ideal for the Razorbacks going 2-10, not winning a conference team, and you did suffer a knee injury towards the end of the season. How hard was it to watch your team really struggle, especially defensively?
man, it was hard. The guys was out there, the guys they went out there, they did what they did. They held their own, but it was hard, man. Just being hurt. I'm not the type to get hurt a lot. So that was my first collegiate injury. So I was just like I was heartbroken. I don't think people understand. I was devastated. I think I missed the last 3 games of the season, and I was devastated. My heart was hurting, and it was a lot for me to just be able to actually sit back and be able to take a step back and be able to watch my guys play. And from the sideline, the game looked a lot different. They don't get it twisted. We probably went 2-10. We might not have been the best last year, but them boys be out there flying around and we work, and that's something I admire.
It's got to be tough, especially because you're hurt and there's nothing you can do about it. And
Nothing I
so
can do
all you
about
can
it.
do is focus on your treatment and then the next steps ahead. And of course, when Coach Pittman was let go and Coach Petrino was not promoted to the head coach, there was a new staff or there was a lot of uncertainty around this program. And so you entered the portal and then you then committed back to Arkansas. Why did you want to commit back to the Hogs?
Just a couple sit downs with Coach Silverfield. That's my guy. Love him to death. Shout out Coach Silverfield. And Coach Hobby. He's no longer with us. He had got to end up getting a promotion to the next level, to the NFL. But just sitting down, having a conversation with those guys, and Coach Ron Roberts, our defensive coordinator. Just sitting down, having a conversation with those guys, and just seeing the future that they had, seeing that they still wanted me a part of the program, and seeing the layout and the actual progressive plan that they had laid out for me in the rest of my career. I really agree with some of the points. I like the defense that Coach Roberts run. And once we sat down with the front office, the rest was history.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about Coach Silverfield because he comes into the press conference and is saying we're all in, and there's lots of hype around them so far, but we don't know exactly what's going to happen on the field. And so, what makes you want to play for him? Why is he such a great coach? Do you want to play for?
He holds you to a standard. That's the first. Once you ask the question, that's the first thing popped up in my mind. He holds us to a standard, or saying the standard over feelings. Regardless how you wake up feeling, you got a standard, and you got to hit that standard every day. And I kind of been implementing that into my personal life a little bit too. That's why I say I love him so much, because not only do he drop us little nuggets for football, but some of the nuggets translate to life too, and I try to pick them up and implicate them in my life. So just standards over feelings is one of the biggest points. His main interest, I mean not interest, but main points. You know what I'm saying? So that the intensity he brings to practice, he brings a lot of intensity, he brings a lot of juice, but he's going to hold you accountable. He know how to have fun. He know how to kick it with you. He know how to crack jokes. He put funny stuff up in the film and means like he's everything you want. But when it's time to work, he gonna let you know it's time to work. And it's just right now. We're gonna work right now. It's not no dragging your feet. Oh, coach, I gotta get warmed up. No, he ready to work right now. And that's one thing I like about it. That's why I feel like next season is gonna be a big year, because we're not waiting on a 2-3 year program rebuild. We want results now.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of programs want that from the fans. Of course, the players, they want to win more than anyone, but we see schools like Indiana, for example, that are not known for college football. And then 2 years into their coach, Kurt Signetti, who came from JMU, they're winning the national title. And so people want to win right now. And it seems like Coach Silverfield has a very strong sense of urgency.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. And then I've wanted to ask you about Ron Roberts, the new defensive coordinator is coming from Florida. Now he has lots of experience, over 30 years of coaching. What's it been like working under him?
And it's been amazing. It's nothing that he don't know and he can't show you and he don't got a clip of. Like you said, he been around for 30 years. That's 30 years of film, 30 years of NFL guys, 30 years of all the schemes and schematics, 30 years of offense. So it's not many looks and it's not much that coaches haven't threw at him, you know. So me and him, we sit down. I actually got to meet with him right after this. So we sit down, we talking, we just like watch film. We had practice yesterday, so we just gonna sit down, watch a little film. But that's my guy. He like to crack. He do one thing about Coach Robert. He like his jokes. He gonna crack his jokes. One thing about it. If it's rain, sleet, or snow, he gonna crack his jokes. So I love that about him, and it just his ball knowledge. He knows a lot. He don't gotta sit back and go back and watch the computer. He can spit the answer to you right off the top of his head, just like this. Um, and I feel like that's helped my game a lot. Like being able to come to him right out there play during practice, and him give me the answer and know what I need to hear, and me going out there the next play and correcting it. You know, just things like that. Just his experience and expertise in his game, and yeah.
Yeah. And then, of course, spring football is in full swing right now. What's it been like so far, getting the guys together? I know there's a lot of transfers and everything. So, how's the chemistry been?
The chemistry is amazing. We built that brotherhood and we did it early. We built the brotherhood back in winter. Back in winter road crowds, one of our big deals was cohesion and everybody getting to know each other. Everybody like just even at team meetings with Coach Silverfield. This ties in back to Coach Silverfield. So before every meeting, he'll pick a player and it'll have like some facts about them, like where they're from, probably some high school achievements, and like just small, like little facts about yourself. And he'll call something. It'll be a team meeting in front of the whole team, put you up on the board. He'll call one of your fellow teammates. Probably if the guy defensive guy, he'll call an offensive guy. Meet your teammates. You know, you got to take a guess. Everybody laughing, giggling. Then he'll show you high school highlights so everybody see what you played like before you got to college. Like it just the whole ordeal of it, man. It's just family oriented, and I love it. Everybody's together. We all tied in together, and everybody's bought in.
I love that. And then, last question for you, Charlie. Of course, we're a long ways away from the fall season, but what is your favorite part about Razorback football games at home?
The hog walk.
Yeah.
The hog walk gotta be. I don't know, man. I love kids. I love seeing the smiles on the faces of the kids, and I love when the dads be having their kids on their shoulders, and they want, oh, man, it'd be amazing. The hog walk would be the best. My pregame stretch. My pregame stretch be pretty peaceful. You know, we go out there before the fans flood the stadium and things like that. I go in, headphones on, might have on a little pair of cool shades or something, and just out there in my zone, in my environment, stretching and preparing to go to battle.
Yeah. Okay. One last question though. What do you listen to before your games? Do you listen to like hype up music or maybe calm music? What's your thing?
It really just depend on how I'm feeling that day though. Like I probably listen to a little Future, maybe Kevin Gates, NBA YoungBoy.
Go to, yeah.
Just a little mix of them guys right there. A little mix of them guys.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. And good luck with spring practice and everything. It seems like Coach Silverfield is really exciting and a fun coach to play for. And where can
Yeah.
everyone find you on social media and anything else you want to throw out there to Hog fans?
Charleston on Instagram, you can find me at Charleston Collins. That's my full name all together. Twitter, Charleston underscore C10. It's my high school jersey number. And yeah, that's about it. On the two platforms I'm on right now. I want to get on TikTok sometime, so I might start a little streaming or something. So yeah, I just stay tuned in.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Charlie. And everyone, make sure you subscribe to us right here on the Choose Arkansas Network and stay tuned for more Arkansas Angle episodes. We'll see you next time.
Yes.